Hello traders, it's your one and only forex skill coach Team Legend, and I'm super excited having you all here today on this one. Alright, if this is your first time on my channel, could you do me a favor, smash the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on so you'll be the first person to get notified the moment that I release a new content. Because right here in this channel, all I post are ways for you to win in the financial markets, be it boom and crash, volatility, and the currency pairs. Alright, so traders, today in this simple strategy, I'll be teaching you how to actually trade the financial market profitably using a simple break and retest strategy. I know a lot of you hear about break and retest. All right, so today in this video I'll be showing you how to actually use this break and retest strategy in a more profitable way. Okay, now there's something you need to understand as a trader. There are two kinds of traders. That's what we call the conservative traders, and there's what we call the aggressive traders. Now, if you want to use break and retest, all right, you can either be a conservative or an aggressive trader. All right, to me, I'm actually kind of an aggressive trader because that's what I usually do nowadays. And, because sometimes when you trade for a while and trade and then you decide to test something new and see it working much more better than what you used to do before, is best for you to actually dive into it. All right, so I'm kind of like an aggressive trader, and an aggressive trader is those ones who trade with their strategy and they don't want to look back. They don't even want to wait for confirmation of any other thing apart from what they have waited for. As aggressive traders, we run our confirmations right before the price gets to our zone, and once it gets to our zone, we take the trade aggressively straight away. While conservatives, when it gets to their zone, they're still waiting for more confirmations. All right, so the two kinds of traders are actually good traders. All right, the other thing is that an aggressive trader sometimes can always fall prey to fake outs and quite a lot of things that happen in the markets. All right, but a conservative trader would always prevent fake outs because it's waiting for proper confirmation. But on the other hand, sometimes a conservative trader can miss opportunities, while an aggressive traders can grab those opportunities because they enter the market instantly. So you can define the kind of trader that you are. So I'll ask you right now, what kind of a trader are you currently? Comment below, let me know. Are you a conservative trader who waits for confirmations, or are you an aggressive trader who take trades instantly without waiting for more confirmations? Just comment below what kind of a trader you are. All right, so right in this strategy right now, I titled it the break and retest strategy, and we all know that the break and retest strategy can be in any form. All right, it can be in the form of support and resistance. It can be in the form of your trend line. Okay, so you guys should make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on, because I will be making a video also on how to use a trend line breakout and retest strategy for you guys soon. All right, but today I'm talking about just using your support and retest, breakout and break and retest. All right, now currently in this trade, I didn't take this trade. Okay, I just left it to go, but I saw my setup has been met, but I didn't take the trade because I'm not used to trading on Mondays, because there's usually no much liquidity on Mondays, because this is a time when market is open, and this is forex. All right, this is the currencies, this is not volatility index and all the rest. So on Mondays like this and early morning Mondays like this, the market is not usually so strong, so I didn't bother taking this trade, but it already got to my setup. So what I just want to show you is how I caught this move right here, and I actually sent the screenshot to my community. All right, see right here in our traders community, you can see we're about 121 and still growing. All these are my students whom I have actually taught how to trade the market, and every single day we keep doing what we know how to do best in the markets. All right, so I actually gave them this analysis right from when price was at my peak point. All right, so I'll show you exactly the reason why I placed this buy position here. Okay, so I just want to show you that this was the screenshot before the move just began. All right, so let's go back to the chart. Okay, so right here in the chart we can see clearly that price already has gone about, let me see how many pips in profit currently. There's 19 pips in profit and still counting. There's 19 pips and it's still counting, and the target is actually about 50 something pips from here, counting up to, yeah, for the pips, and about 57 pips in profit. That's what I'm actually targeting on this. Okay, so how did I take this entry? Take note, I'm not on the trade. Okay, I'm just showing you, because what I do actually sometimes, and this is what you should do as a trader, is not all the time you trade, but sometimes you just need to get into your into your charts, analyze your market. When you see price at your entry, not necessarily that you want to trade, but what you just do is you point out that zone as a zone you want to place an entry from, and see how it goes. You can just put your arrow like this and put it like this, and and predict that this is what you expect that price should do. Like if you see in the traders community, sometimes you see me do things like that. I'll just put this arrow here and point, and what is pointing is that I'm expecting price to drop down. Okay, so even if I don't take the entry, if I come into my chart later and see it drops down and my arrow reminds me that I predicted it to go down, then I will know that yes, my analysis is working out, my strategy is working out. So this is how you train yourself. All right, so heading to the 15-minute time frame, we can see this was a very perfect breakout here, and then this was the retest, and that was why I placed the entry instantly right there, and probably you can see price is going to the upside. So what warrants me to actually do this? Running my analysis right from the 4-hour charts. Okay, running my analysis right from the 4-hour chart, I can see clearly the price is actually a downtrend. So you'll be like, so if it's a downtrend, why are you buying? Come on, traders, that's because I have my strategy in place. Okay, I have my strategy in place. Now look here, traders, you can see clearly that this was a downtrend. All right, a very wonderful downtrend in markets on this zone. Sorry, I need to set this up straight. Okay, so this was a very clear downtrend. So because it's a downtrend, it's creating what we call the lower lows, the lower highs, lower lows, and lower highs, and the structure is good. All right, but at this junction, what did we notice? At this junction, price gave the lower low, the lower high, lower low, and here price began to misbehave. All right, but that was not even what I was looking at. Okay, because that was actually a confluence. Because if you have learned about the double top and double bottom strategy, which I posted previously for you guys, you would notice that this is actually a good setup to buy the markets. Okay, if you haven't watched that video, you want to go to my previous video. Okay, that's not what I was looking at actually. So this was I was looking at here. Price had come down, creating this lower low, and here created a lower high, then created a lower low, and instead of creating probably a lower high from here, I'm probably stopping somewhere around here. Okay, because if you notice, you notice I have this red line here. Why did I put this red line here? I put this red line here actually because I was anticipating price to stop here and continue the next lower low move. But when I noticed that it was broken, okay, when I noticed that that zone got broken and price even shot up even inside, and this was actually where the market closed last week. So when it broke inside, then I said to myself, look, since it has broken inside and even broken the structure, all right, you need to understand market structure. Okay, so once I noticed it has broken this structure, I knew for sure that the same thing that happened here in the past, this time around it might likely not do the same. Okay, it might likely not do the same. So I decided to say within myself that, and for the fact that I'm an aggressive trader, I don't want to wait for any other confirmation. Number one confirmation I had is that structure has been broken. All right, my structure was broken, and the resistance also has been broken to the top. So I knew that, man, if this price comes back to gains hits resistance as support, the entry might be good. And as an aggressive trader, I decided this is where I'm going to place my entry aggressively to see how it goes. And now we can see price going here. Am I why am I now anticipating that price would really get here? I'm anticipating this because I can see clearly that when price began this move here, okay, it began this move and created this double top. All right, this was a zone where price struggled for a while. We can see here price really struggled for a while here and struggled also here before the move, and so far so good. We've not seen any further retest of these struggles. Okay, so that is why I'm anticipating that this price would really get here. And not just that, I have this trend line here pointing that it might likely want to get back to this trend line, and that's why I said you want to make sure you smash the like button and hit the subscribe button, and turn the notification bell on so that you wouldn't miss out the next video that I'll be teaching you guys about the trend line. Okay, so that's my anticipation that price would really get here, and probably when it gets here is gonna begin the original move, which is probably the next down move. Okay, so that's just that, and how I decide to and why I decided to place this entry around here. So this is what you want to do as a trader. Sometimes you might likely not be in the mood to buy or sell, just analyze your market and predict where it goes. This is how you train yourself, and that's how I do train myself quite often of times, until when I know that yeah, I'm in a good market session and I'm good to trade, then I can decide to take my trades. But even when I'm not ready to trade, I still keep practicing. So practice is what makes perfect, traders. All right, so you want to make sure that you keep practicing on daily basis. And don't forget to join our Telegram channel. The link is on the description below. Make sure you join our Telegram community, because I'll be posting my analysis from time to time for you guys, so that you all will continue to see my analysis and you can use it to find entries. And already I've made a video on how you can follow my analysis and how you can always look out for your entries and set your stop losses. If you haven't watched that video, you want to go to description below. The link is probably going to be below, or you might likely see it on the top here right now. So you want to click on it and watch that video. On that video I talked about the doubled the chart pattern strategy, and I also talked about how you can follow my analysis during whenever I drop it for you guys in the community. So smash the like button if you love this video, and don't forget to leave your comments below. Whatever you don't understand, you want me to talk more about probably in my next video, you can always leave a comment below, and I'll be super excited to make something out for you guys. For the meantime, traders, stay safe and make sure you keep winning.